Just a quick basic flight of the Floureon H101 inverted quadcopter. It's the little transmitter it comes with. You got two buttons on the top. This does full 360 flips. This does inverted flips. These four here, top is headless, bottom is flyback, low rates and high rates. Comes with a 3.7 volt 150 milliamp 30C battery. Now, the battery bay is actually a little bit longer than the battery, but it's not wide enough to take a larger battery like the SEMA 200 milliamp. Quad comes with 4 spare props. It even comes with 2 spare feet, USB charger, screwdriver. The plug is built into the FCB there. If we plug it in. A little quick binding. You can see it has the LEDs on it, 2 red in front, 2 blue in back, but through the red body it all shines red, so it's not much useful for orientation. Prop guards seem to be built in. They're a little flimsy, but they're high enough that they protect the props, so you can land this inverted or take off inverted and you're not going to damage propellers. Both sticks down left, you'll get slow flashing of the LEDs, and that calibrates the headless mode. Both sticks down right, quick flashing, and that calibrates the gyros. Now we'll start off with low rates. There's a little bit of drift there, I won't bother trimming it out. Even in low rates, it's got pretty good yaw rate on it. Flies quite well actually. I'll bring it back, look it up to high rates. And you can see the yaw rate. It is proportional, so you can fly it around in high rates. It's just a little bit too far and suddenly she'll be doing spins like that. Headless mode. So you can do your fast yaw, so like stump headless mode. And it also has a flyback feature. Which doesn't work very well. Look it back down to low rates. Now, there's your standard 360 flips. We hit the left shoulder button, and there's your inverted flips. It seems to fly, it makes a little bit more noise upside down, but it seems to fly pretty much the same. That's low rate funnels upside down. We're going to high rates, headless mode, take off upside down. You can see headless mode works just as well upside down, and you can still do inverted flips. Alright, we'll just fly around a little on low rates. It's pretty well balanced on low rates. fun to fly. Low rates upside down funnels. One thing you got to get used to flying an inverted fly like this. We do inverted forwards. Suddenly the battery bay is now the back. That confused me the first couple times I flew it. A lot of these little quads, that would be pretty good funnels and high rates. We're in LVC already, and when you're in LVC, you can't do full 360 flips. But unlike a lot of these inverted flyers, when it's in LVC, you can still flip it over inverted. A couple of minuses with this quad. That's the end of the LVC, the end of the battery. Flight times are going to depend on how much flipping you do, inverted, back, forward, etc. They're not particularly long, but if you just hover it around normally in low rates, you're going to get much longer flight times than if you're flying it around in high rates, flipping it inverted and back. I'll turn the lights off here. You can see the LEDs are visible in the dark, but they're useless for orientation. If this had a white body with those blue and red LEDs, might have been helpful. Occasionally I've had props fly off during flight, so you might want to do the dental floss mod there. And the plastic is a little bendable and cheap, so I wouldn't want to crash it too much. Overall, I like the looks. I think it looks pretty cool. The battery does come out very warm, but the motors actually don't feel that warm, which on a lot of these inverted flyers, the motor's usually very warm afterwards. For the price, I paid about $16 US for this pre-sale. I think it retails for about $22 US, which makes it actually quite a cheap little quadcopter, one with a swappable battery. To get a quadcopter with inverted mode, headless, flyback and all that for that price, I think it's pretty good. The transmitter is small, but it's actually got pretty decent sticks on it, which aren't bad to use. I actually haven't found this transmitter a problem, and I don't like these little transmitters much. These do come off, so you could put extenders on them. It takes 3 AAA batteries. So all up, that's just a quick little flight test demonstration of the Floureon H101, which for the money I think is pretty good. It's actually quite nice to fly. The inverted mode works well. You can manually put it upside down or crash it upside down or the right way up. It'll automatically know, take off and be fine. All up, for the money, I find this quite fun. I just wish the flight times were a bit longer. You can use the 150 milliamp hour batteries from, say, your Bayang Toys X9 or your CG023, but I found that the battery it comes with actually gives you slightly better flight times. It's actually a pretty good battery for such a cheap little quad. Charging doesn't take too long using the USB charger. I haven't timed that yet. When I get a chance, I will do a range test on it unmodded, and then possibly with the aerial sticking out. It flies nicely. The low rates are as good as high rates in some similar size quads. The high rates give you the fast yaw stunt mode. The inverted mode works quite well. It can drift a little, and occasionally you may have to land it and recalibrate it, and also be wary of the props coming off mid-flight. You do not want to lose them. I don't think you can buy spares yet. But this is just a quick first look at the Floureon H101, just for the novelty and fun of having an inverted flyer that's actually surprisingly good for the price. So this is like an animal with just a quick look at the Floureon H101 as to how it stacks up in the long term in terms of durability and motor life. We'll find out as I fly it more, and how well it handles all flights outside and a bit of wind. I might even see how it does go in the dark. The LEDs are bright enough that you will be able to see it, but orientation is going to be a real problem. As yet it doesn't come in any other colours. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And have a look at the Floureon H101 if you're just looking at a cheap introduction to an inverted flyer before you want to spend any money on a larger, better one. This one, for the price, is surprisingly quite good. I actually am having a lot of fun with it so far. So thanks for watching. This is Like an Animal, and if you like my videos, please subscribe.